Today I'm going to be breaking down Oil in My Head by Black Sherif, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Now before we do actually go ahead and get into the video, if you are interested in my setup, i.e. headphones, mic, camera, I've put links to those in the description. There's also a link to our TikTok page as well, so if you are on TikTok, you want to drop us a follow, show us some love, then by all means feel free. Let's get it. Nice keys.
Face covered like a Taliban, just a bad man moving bad. All me want is some peace of mind. Roll one and I burn it loud vibrations.
Okay, right, so as usual, let's go ahead and unpack what we've heard so far. Okay, so the first thing that we actually get hit here with is not an instrument, right? It's a sound. So as we come out of the intro of the video and we go into the intro of the song, we get this whoom, like this whooshing sound. And it's at this point that then the keys come in, we begin to get glimpses of Black Sherif's vocals, and some of those vocals are having effects put onto them, right? Because you'll notice that there are some vocals in that mix that are very, very low, right? And they don't actually sound like a kind of natural vocal. We then get into the first verse. This is where the beat comes in, the bass comes in, but pay attention to what's happening to Black Sherif's vocals here, right? We've got these signature layers which helps to create, and help being the operative word, right? Helps to create that signature kind of Black Sherif sound. And those layers, right, they're not tightly aligned to the lead vocal at all, right? They are purposely offset. And what that does is that does a really good job of kind of bringing character to those lead vocals. And then just before we kind of hit the second segment of the first verse, we then get this sample vocal, right? And I call it a sample vocal because, again, much like the lower vocals in the intro, that sample vocal has actually been pitched up this time, right? So it's really high. We only get a glimpse of it. It's not, you know, fundamental to the production, but it is nice ear candy, and it just adds an additional layer to the track, right? Let's go back, let's listen. Right, there's that whoosh. Keys. Listen to Black Sherif's vocals.
Face covered like a Taliban, just a bad
beat
man
and bass.
moving bad.
Listen to the offset layers. Right, you hear that vocal, right? That high-pitched sampled vocal. Listen.
Face covered like a Taliban, just a bad man moving bad. All me want is some peace of mind. Roll one and I burn it loud vibrations happen that. See no evil, I see no man. See no man. See no man. Oil in my head, everything I touch is blessing. All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us.
Okay, right. Pay attention to what happens here, right? So we come out of the first verse, we go into the chorus, but what kind of shifts us from the verse into the chorus is a couple of things. So firstly, we get a bass drop and we get this doo come in, right? Now, at that point, the beat is taken out of the mix, so completely cut. And then as we're about to hit the chorus, we get this drum, sort of like, we get these drum hits, like a drum transition. Now, another thing to pay attention to, right, when we hit the chorus is what happens to the percussive elements outside of the kick drum, right? So the kick drum remains the same, but actually the other percussive elements, they become a lot more present, a lot more stronger on the track. And when you cast your mind back, like now that we know that happens, you cast your mind back to the first verse, and actually those percussive elements, they're really kind of like just dumbed and dulled down. But when we get into the chorus, they become really, really strong, right? Just listen. We're going to take it back. Listen to this.
Loud vibrations happen that. See no evil, I see no man.
Hear those percussive elements. Transition. And now listen to those percussive elements, bro.
And no man can stop. Send them away.
Listen to those keys in the bass.
Cause all I see is blessings, and no man can stop this. Oh Lord, I won't stop for nothing. Victory is near, I'm feeling it, and I stay G with it.
Okay, right, couple of things to pay attention to here that I've just observed. So as we come out of the chorus, we actually don't get any kind of big hits, risers, nothing like that, right? Like what we did coming out of the first verse into the chorus. In fact, we get something very, very simple. We actually just get a little cymbal, or what sounds like a cymbal. We just get this little cymbal here, right? But it does hit at the same time as the kick drum. Now, another thing to pay attention to, going back to a point that I was raising in the chorus, is that listen to those percussive elements. They become much more dumbed down and kind of dulled down within the mix now. And there's one last thing. And I was talking about, you remember Black Sherif's signature vocals, right? And how they're offset and how those offset layers help to bring character to the lead vocals. Pay attention to the layers in the second verse, right? They're actually a lot more tighter to the lead vocal. They're not so offset and staggered, right? Just listen to those elements, right? Let me take it back a bit. Right, listen.
And no man can stop us. Send them away, evil eyes don't watch me.
Cymbal hit coming up.
And no man can stop us. Oh Lord, I won't stop.
There. Listen to those percussive elements.
I won't stop for nothing.
Listen to the layers. Much tighter.
Man don't stay down when man fall. Get up and come for more. Get up and come for more.
Okay, yeah. Not only does what's just happened bang, but it's just really, really smart production, right? And if you haven't noticed it, right, listen to what happens here. So we get that same little cymbal hit. We get a ch, and then the percussive elements actually change completely, right? To the point that actually it sounds like the tempo has changed, right? The rhythm is a little bit more kind of pacier and upbeat. But then if you listen to Black Sherif's vocals, right, listen to the flow delivery. You notice that the flow delivery is also pacier in this part of the song to match that kind of change in rhythmic pattern, right? Just listen, man. It's real smart.
I was tough for nothing. Victory is near, I'm feeling.
Coming up.
And I stay G with it. Man don't stay down when man fall.
Listen to that.
Get up and come for more. Get up and come for more. Get up. Get up and come for more. Get up and come for more.
Bass drop.
Get up and come for more. While in my head, everything
transition.
All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. Send them away, evil eyes don't watch me. Cause all I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. While in my head, everything I touch is blessing. All I see is blessings.
Listen to the layers that are going on there, right? Pay attention to how much is going on vocally. They've clearly put a lot of time and effort in here, but you can hear we've got multiple layers. We've got ad-libs going on. We've got vocals that are being offset, right? Just listen to that. Really helping to kind of make this chorus kind of big, fat, wide, just kind of padded out and full, right? Just listen.
No man can stop us. Send them away. All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. While in my head, everything I touch is blessing. All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. Send them away, evil eyes don't watch me. All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. Send them on, send them away, send them away, send them on.
Okay, right, so what they've done here within the track, and you know, a lot of the time, so they've added a bridge in, right? And for anybody that doesn't know what a bridge is, it's essentially a part of a track which is different to any other part that you've heard up to when the bridge enters. And the reason why they bring a bridge in is to kind of help break the song up right? So that it doesn't get too kind of monotonous really and too repetitive. So what they've done here with the bridge, if you pay attention, right? So firstly, again, the beat has been completely removed from the mix. We do still have those keys and we've got the bass in there, but they've also now brought in an electric guitar. And again, you know, you listen to Black Sherif's vocals, he's just kind of, you know, just kind of riffing really, you know, just kind of running along with things, right? Just listen to that. Here we are. Hear those guitars? Bass drop. Transition.
Everything I touch is blessing. All I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. Send them away, evil eyes don't watch me. Cause all I see is blessings, and no man can stop us. Send them away.
Yeah, nice.
Send them away. Send them away.
Right, you hear that cheeky guitar, right? It's so subtle, so subtle, man, but just a nice touch again. Listen.
Send them away.
There.
While in my head. While in my head. While in my head. Send them away.
Bangs, mate. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analysis videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.